Joey, you took quite a bit of time away from rodeo. What led into that, and what was the deciding factor in coming back?
Well, in 2003 or 2002, I had shoulder surgery, and they didn't know how good it was going to come back. And I rodeo for a little bit after that, and I was struggling with a substance abuse problem, and I ended up just kind of veering off of my dreams with a substance abuse problem. And in July 11, 2013, I got into some trouble, and I got locked up for a couple months and ended up going into drug rehab treatment, and got my life right with God, and got back to living on God's will. And January of 2014, my wife wanted me to take them to our hometown pro rodeo. I hadn't been to rodeo in 10 years, and at first I said no, I didn't want to go. I was 225 pounds overweight, had just got out of jail and drug treatment. I was worried about what everybody else would think about me, and prayed about it that night, and God wanted me to take my family to that rodeo, and that day, all the emotions and dreams came back of riding broncs, and I decided I was going to go on a diet and lose some weight just to go to a few amateur rodeos around the house, and God's blessed me in so many ways, just to be riding back at this, just to be riding at all, after a 10-year break. And not only that, but to be riding at this level, it's a dream come true, and it's a true blessing from God, I
mean, now that you're back, you went to a rodeo and you fell in love with it again. I mean, how good of a feeling is that for you personally?
Oh, it's unbelievable. There's no words that can explain it, and I just try to take every one like it's a blessing, because I could have never got on one again, and try not to let the end of the season even bother me or let me worry. I just take them one at a time, and if at the end, if October the 1st comes around, the season's over and I'm in the top 15, I get to go to the NFR, that'll just be another blessing. And if I don't, it was still a blessing. So it's fun. I just try to have fun and try to be a positive example, and somebody that may be a younger guy that's maybe struggling or with anything can maybe get some guidance or inspiration from.
You quit rodeo for a decade, you come back, now you're at the daddy of them all. How does that feel?
It's unbelievable. That horse was my first horse yesterday. Wasn't very good in the mud, and I was blessed to get on a real good one for my first one, which I got on today. And then the second one, I was just going out across there. I always wanted one of them vests, for making the short round here, and it's all I just kept trying my guts out, and good Lord bless me, I'll get to be in the short round tomorrow.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Yes, sir.